How do we get to this point? How do we get to this point of 50 Cent owning the damn building? Imagine you beefing with a nigga and he buys your podcast. 50 Cent posted up this picture with the dude Sam, the owner of Jim Jones's IFC studio, that the landlord that apparently he owed money to. And he says, Sam is my partner. I own the joint. Now you're going to fix every door you kick, or I'm going to kick your ass, Jimmy. By Monday, you're destroying my property. And post up all of this extra bonus footage from different angles of Jim Jones trying to kick in the door of the property that he told the lady in the hallway was his property, but apparently it's not his property. I think the funniest thing is seeing Cuz with the Dipset jacket or coat rather, walking up behind him like, damn, where's the set at? Where's the set, Jim? You got to kick the shit down? You got the donkey kick the joint? I told you want to do all them kicks. You should have started a Kickstarter. And this falls in line with the audio of 50 Cent and the landlord talking with the landlord, explaining to 50 how much money Jim Jones actually owes him.
Want to rent it. And I said, okay, fine. Right? He's been saying this for since October. And so he keeps trying to build it, but he won't sign the lease. He's like, I don't like these terms. I want 6 months of build out and ridiculous bullshit. We also have a partnership agreement where half of what he's building now, his media, belongs to us. But he won't tell us how much he's making and doing all these things. So half of the content he's creating, if you want to buy that too, I'll sell you half the company. He's not a business. He's insane. To me, it's worth very little to nothing. But if it works out for you, I just throw that in as a sweetener. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is he signed a lease with me. Right now he owes, I'm going to say in a short way, at least $80,000, if not $180,000.
And all this craziness, let's revisit yesterday's reaction to this initial news.
He cut the lights off. You're not supposed to. You heard Jim? Huh? He cut the lights off. Turn back. What's up? What happened? Yeah, I'm good. No, it's mine. It's my property. All right? You gotta talk to somebody.
This is wild. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So today we have Jim Jones kicking down the door, or attempting to kick down the door at the IFC studios that he was leasing or renting rather, after being evicted. Now, somebody on Jim's team got to be snitching, because I don't know how 50 Cent gets footage of everything. At this point, 50 Cent must got my birth on video. 50 Cent posted up this video. He says, damn, bro, this wouldn't happen if we was friends. Want to be friends? I don't know. Let's rap about it. LOL. Now, just to show even a little bit more, we have the paperwork right here. It says, notice to IFC Management LLC, Joseph Jones, posted at 780 East 133rd Street, first floor, Suite 202 and Suite 204. 789 East 132nd Street, first floor. 791 East 132nd Street, first floor. Bronx, New York. Lease agreement dated December 17th between Sandy Sun LLC, Han Dynasty Bronx, maybe, Three Sons Holding LLC, and blah, 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 blah. Y'all can read this shit. Take notice as follows. The tenant was served a 15-day notice of default dated January 5th, 2026, which expired on January 22nd, 2026, and a 5-day notice of termination
dated February 10th, which expired on February 17th, 2026. 2, the tenant's tenancy at the premises has been terminated. 3, that pursuant the landlord's rights under the lease, including paragraph 17 of the lease and is set forth in the termination notice, landlord has elected to re-enter and take possession of the premises and has peaceably recovered possession of the premises. The tenant may make arrangements with landlord to coordinate the retrieval of tenant's property from the premises. That should tenant, sorry y'all, the picture is small over here, so I'm trying to read these little ass letters. That should tenant attempt to enter the premises, change the locks, or seek to retrieve its property or cause any third party to do so without the landlord's express permission, landlord reserves the right to prosecute the same as a trespass and pursue all available remedies. 6, that to coordinate the retrieval of tenant's property from the premises, contact blah, 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 blah. 7, that this notice is not intended to and does not set forth all the rights, claims, and remedies of the landlord, all of which, pursuant to the lease, at law, and in equity, we are expressly reserved. Jesus Christ. I couldn't make the picture but so big so I could look at it. Jim Jones must have skipped leg day. Well, actually, it looked like that second door he was able to get open and they went in there, but they said it was multiple locations in the same building. But this is crazy. I don't know how 50 Cent got this. He want to kick down the door. He should have started a Kickstarter to help pay for this studio. I mean, what's going on that 4 rappers can't help to pay this rent? Now, granted, I don't think Mano, Fab, and Dave East necessarily was like on the lease as well. I don't think that they really had anything to do with it. I think they was just helping out Jim as far as the podcast go. But 50 Cent is out here collecting W's like it's a side hustle. I swear nobody is safe. I don't know how he keeps getting this information, but for real, Jim Jones is over here kicking the door like Roach from next Friday. I swear, man, this is bad. It's definitely somebody in Jim's camp giving 50 the information. Like, not only does he have the security footage, but he also has the paperwork to go along with it. And then you heard Shawty come down the hallway asking if he was okay or something about the property. He was like, nah, this is my property. No, it's not your property. It can't be your property. How does 50 Cent get this footage within 24 hours?
If I had a machine that could travel through time, I would go back some years with a Mac and a 9, 2 Uzis with a few grenades in my hand, 8Ks, HKs, more Ks than the clan. That's fuck racist. A nigga gonna do against me with a musket. I'm talking about them days they would stone you in public. You probably go back in time to meet Jesus Christ. I'd ask Jesus for help to steal Judas Ice. Amen.
You got music, you got a business, you got a product or service, but you're not making enough money off of it because you don't have enough exposure. DM or email me right now to get promoted on my platforms. I have 850,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have 460,000 followers on Instagram. I have the following that you want to get seen in front of. I was able to increase the sales of this Amazon book off of a YouTube sponsorship with just 30,000 views. And I was able to give this artist 15,000 views with the Instagram repost in less than 24 hours. So DM or email me at bookingcranklucas@gmail.com right now to get more exposure and more money for your business.